Hello everyone. So this video is about the subject called metal casting and welding. So this is also called as manufacturing process 1, which tells about the basics of manufacturing and basic methods that are done in the manufacturing process. So there are 5 modules in this, in which first module is about introduction to manufacturing and sand casting. So there are various process of manufacturing. So before knowing about the various process of manufacturing, we should know about what is manufacturing. So manufacturing, the term, it was defined like manu means hand, and factoring means made. So handmade things. So actually handmade things means we will be knowing like the craft works, whatever we are doing, the woolen works, all those things. But manufacturing is also the handmade things with some process. So in our daily day-to-day life, either it may be the thing which we start our day, like the toothbrush, safety pins, air conditioners, screws, whatever the things we are doing, which is of not of naturally obtained one, is made up of manufacturing. So this manufacturing, it is defined as converting of a raw material into a finished product with some process. So we'll be having a raw material and we need some product from that. So for that we are doing some process. So manufacturing is defined as converting of a raw material into a finished product with some process. So the manufacturing process, it begins with product design and what type of material what product we are going to develop, what material we are going to use, how many labors we need in this. So all these things should be considered. Just we cannot take a material, take a wood and cut into a shape and we'll get a product. We have to do some planning. So without planning we cannot do anything in the manufacturing, because simply we cannot produce a component and waste the cost. So proper planning has to be made for manufacturing a component. So here I have taken a small example, so of what raw material, work in progress, finish. So here is a fabric. This is also a kind of manufacturing only, because we are converting a raw material here is nothing but the fabric. So work in progress, we are cutting according to these sizes. So if we are going to prepare a shirt, stitch a shirt, the arm, the body structure, the collar, the buttons, everything has to be cut separately. And after stitching with the necessary machine and things, we'll get the finished good as the shirt. So this is the definition of manufacturing, converting of a raw material into a finished good with the help of some process. So this is the introduction to manufacturing. So the next is about the process. So in the definition itself, it is clear that with some process we are doing the manufacturing, converting the raw material into a finished product. So the ultimate thing is converting raw material to finished product, but with some process. So what are the process available in a manufacturing? So it may be a casting, forming, machining and joining. So these are the 4 most important manufacturing process. So casting, so in this subject we will be reading about casting and joining process. So first, what is casting? So casting means we have to consider that we are going to produce a cubical shaped structure. Okay, so for that, how can we produce a cubical shaped structure? But we need that in a metal. We have the shape in a wooden thing, the pattern in a wooden thing, but we need it in a metal form. How can we produce it? So with the help of the casting we can. So the casting, it is of 2 types. One is permanent casting and the other one is sand casting. So sand casting is nothing but 2 boxes are taken. So in this diagram you can see there are 2 boxes. One is coke box, the other one is drag box. So both the things are filled with green sand. Okay, so the sand which is used for casting is a green. There are variety of sands which we will be learning later. So the green sand we are keeping it in a two boxes, ramming it very well, so that it makes tight, and we are placing the pattern. So like this the pattern is placed. Okay, so consider this is the component we are going to produce. So accordingly the pattern is placed, and if we need any space in that, hollow space in that, we can place a core. Okay, and along with that there is a runner and a riser. Okay, so there will be some gap in the runner and also the riser, where okay, these initial arrangements are made and the two boxes are combined together and kept. And separately in a furnace the raw material is heated. It is made to a molten metal. Okay, so the after the raw material is made to a molten state, it is poured through this pouring cap into the runner. So it passes through the runner and it occupies the cavity. Okay, and the excess materials, it comes out through the riser. Once the metal is poured into the cavity and it is made sure that the cavity is completely filled with the molten metal, it can be allowed for cooling process, because directly we cannot take, it's a molten metal, and we need that shape, so it has to be dry for hours, it has to be cooled for hours. Once the cooling is done, we can remove the sand and we can take out the component. So once the component is taken out, we can remove the excess things with the help of machining, and we can get our exact component. So this is how a casting is done. So this is similar to something like in the kids will be playing with some mold, and the mold in which we will be pouring the, for example you can take the ice cream also, the ice cream molds will be there, the batter will be prepared and it will be poured inside the mold and it will be kept in the refrigerator. Here we are not keeping that in a refrigerator, but in the room temperature itself it is cooling. So this is how a casting process is done. And the next one is forming process. So forming process means the workpiece, it is deformed to a shape with the without removing the excess material, like bending a component to get a desired shape, or punching. So like this the obtained through plastic deformation of the material. The type of loading, it may be a tensile stress, compressive, shearing, or combination of this. So in this process no material is removed, instead it is deformed. So it is of two types, one is hot working, the other one is cold working. So this is an example of a forming process, where you can see here the workpiece is kept, the blank material is kept here. This is a punch. When a punch is given, there is no removal of material, instead it deforms to the shape of the punch. If we need some U component, the punch is given and the material here which is like this is deformed to be like this. So this is forming process. The next one is machining process. This is one of the commonly used methods. So machining process is removing the excess material to get a desired component. For example, in a lathe machine, we are placing a cylindrical workpiece in which the tool is moved against the workpiece to remove the excess material from the workpiece to get our desired shape and size. So if we want to produce some step turning, we need to produce steps, we need to bring the tool closer to the lathe and produce a workpiece and produce steps. So like this, the tool is brought near the workpiece and the excess material. So these are the excess material which comes out as a chips, in the form of a chip, and the material desired operation is done and the output is achieved. So this is about the machining process. So in machining also there are like two types. One is conventional machining process, the other one is non-conventional machining process. So this example, this figure is an example of conventional machining process, where the tool is in direct contact with the workpiece. So in a non-conventional machining process, there will be less contact or no contact between tool and the workpiece. Okay. So and the last one is joining. joining process in which two or more pieces are joined together by some fillet. So for example, welding is a best example of a joining process, and also soldering, bracing also can be considered. But whenever it is told about the joining process, only the welding is considered, where two similar or dissimilar material placed together with the help of some fillet and the electrode, the flux is produced and the welding is done. That is, the two components are joined together with the help of a weld and a gun. So this is about the joining process. So the next one is selection process for a production. How to we select the process? So it is like based on what is the shape to be produced, what are the quantity to be produced, type of material, surface finish, dimensional tolerance, technical viability, and economic consideration. So these are some of the process that to be considered while selecting a process among these four. So this is about the introduction of manufacturing. Thank you.